Have you ever felt like your body just isn't cooperating the way it used to? Maybe you've noticed that after turning 60, your energy isn't what it once was, and things like blood flow and, well, your confidence in the bedroom aren't quite what they used to be either. Maybe you're wondering if this is just part of getting older or if there's something you can actually do about it. What if I told you there are simple, natural exercises you can do, right at home, that can help boost your circulation, restore that spark, and improve not just your erectile function but your overall vitality? Imagine waking up feeling stronger, more confident, and in control again. Wouldn't that be something? But here's the thing. Most men don't know these exercises exist, and even fewer know how effective they can be if done correctly. You don't want to miss out on this. Hi, I'm Dr. Adrian, a urologist with over 20 years of experience helping men just like you regain their health naturally and confidently. I've seen firsthand how small changes can make a huge difference, especially as we age. This isn't about quick fixes or gimmicks. It's about real, proven methods that help improve blood flow and bring back the strength and confidence you deserve. This matters because better circulation isn't just about erectile function. It affects your energy, your mood, your relationships, and most importantly, your quality of life. When your blood is flowing well, everything changes for the better. By the end of this video, you'll know 6 easy-to-follow exercises designed specifically for men over 60. Exercises that can help improve your blood flow, support erectile function, and boost your confidence, all safely and naturally. You owe it to yourself to see this through. If you're ready to take control of your health and start feeling like yourself again, comment "I'm here" below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to 70 and Strong for more empowering advice that helps you stay strong and confident no matter your age. Let's get started. Number 1. Pelvic floor muscle training, Kegels. John was 65 when he first came to me feeling embarrassed, unsure if talking about his struggles would make any difference. He'd noticed changes. Things weren't working quite like before, and it was affecting his confidence. But after just a few weeks of doing simple pelvic floor exercises, everything began to shift. He told me he felt stronger, more in control, and surprisingly more hopeful. You see, these pelvic floor exercises, often called Kegels, are about strengthening the muscles that play a crucial role in directing blood flow where it needs to go, specifically to the penis. When those muscles are stronger, they help maintain firmer erections by preventing blood from flowing out too quickly. It's like giving your circulatory system a helping hand exactly where it counts. Now, a lot of men hesitate because they think Kegels are only for women or that they're difficult or awkward. That's simply not true. They're straightforward, discreet, and can be done anytime, whether you're sitting at your desk or relaxing at home. The best part? They work at any age. Here's how to start. Tighten your pelvic muscles, like you're trying to stop the flow of urine, and hold that squeeze for about 5 seconds. Then relax completely for another 5 seconds. Do this 10 times, twice a day. That's it. It sounds simple because it is, but it's powerful. And consistency is key. Now that you've laid a solid foundation with pelvic floor training, it's time to add movement that helps boost circulation through your legs and lower body. This next exercise will get your blood pumping in ways that support your overall health, and specifically your pelvic region. Let's move on. Number 2. Walking and leg raises. Mr. Lee is a perfect example of how small, consistent changes can make a huge difference. At 70, he was feeling the typical slowdowns. Less energy, less stamina, and his confidence was dipping. But when he committed to adding brisk walking into his daily routine, combined with simple leg raises, everything started turning around. He told me he felt more energized during the day and even noticed improvements in his performance where it mattered most. Walking is one of the best ways to boost your overall cardiovascular health. It gets your heart pumping, your lungs working, and helps your blood circulate better throughout your entire body. But walking alone isn't always enough to target the areas that specifically impact erectile function. That's where leg raises come in. These lifts gently engage and stimulate the muscles around your pelvis and thighs, helping to improve blood flow to this critical region. A common misconception is that you need intense, strenuous workouts to see any real benefit, especially after 60. The truth is, low-impact exercises like walking and leg raises can be just as effective, safer, and much easier to stick with over the long haul. The goal is to keep your body moving in ways that encourage healthy circulation without causing injury or exhaustion. Here's a simple plan. Aim for about 20 minutes of brisk walking every day, something that gets you slightly out of breath but still comfortable enough to hold a conversation. Then, add in 2 sets of 10 leg raises. You can do these while sitting or lying down. Lift one leg slowly, hold for a moment, then lower it back down and repeat with the other leg. Once you've got that down, it's time to focus on a stretch many people overlook but that plays a surprisingly important role in improving blood flow, especially in the pelvic area. This stretch can help release tension and open up pathways for better circulation. Let's dive into that next. Number 3. Hip flexor stretch. Frank, who's 68, came to me frustrated with stiffness that seemed to settle deep in his hips and lower back. He felt uncomfortable sitting or walking for long periods, and over time he noticed this tension was starting to affect more than just his movement. It was impacting his circulation and overall comfort. After he started regularly doing a simple hip flexor stretch, things began to improve. He told me he felt looser, more comfortable, and noticed better blood flow during the day. Here's why this stretch matters. The hip flexors are a group of muscles at the front of your hips that help you move your legs and bend your torso. When these muscles get tight, which often happens with age, inactivity, or sitting for long periods, they can actually restrict blood flow and compress important nerves that signal erectile function. Think of it like a kinked garden hose. If the flow is blocked or slowed, the area downstream doesn't get what it needs. There's a common misconception that stretching is only about flexibility or athletic performance, and that it doesn't have much to do with sexual health. But in reality, flexibility plays a surprisingly big role. When your muscles and joints are tight, they limit movement and circulation, which can lead to discomfort and decreased function in several areas, including your pelvic region. To get started, find a comfortable spot to do this stretch. Step one leg forward and gently press your hips down and forward, feeling a stretch in the front of your hip on the opposite side. Hold this stretch steadily for about 30 seconds, then switch sides. Aim to do this twice a day, making it part of your routine. It's simple, safe, and the benefits add up over time. Now that we've worked on loosening those key muscles, let's shift to building some strength with a simple but very effective exercise for your lower body that can support better circulation and endurance. Let's move on. If you're still watching and like what you're learning, please type number 3 in the comments to show you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us make more good videos for you. Now, let's continue. Number 4. Squats and partial squats. George shared with me how adding squats to his daily routine transformed not only his energy levels but also his confidence. He was 72. Before starting, he felt weak and often tired, avoiding physical activity because he thought it was too hard or risky at his age. But once he began incorporating squats, even modified ones, he noticed a steady increase in his strength and stamina. More importantly, he felt proud of himself for taking charge of his health. Here's why squats are so powerful. They engage some of the largest muscles in your body, your thighs, hips, and glutes. When you activate these muscles, your heart pumps more blood, and circulation improves throughout your lower body, including the pelvic region. This increased blood flow helps nourish tissues and supports better erectile function by improving vascular health where it matters most. Many people think squats have to be deep, fast, or intense to work, but that's a misconception, especially after 60. Full squats can be challenging and sometimes risky for joints or balance. That's why modified versions, like chair squats, are just as effective and much safer. Sitting down and standing back up slowly, with control, helps build strength without strain or injury. To get started, stand in front of a sturdy chair. Slowly lower yourself down as if you're going to sit, then just before touching the chair, stand back up. Aim for 2 sets of 10 reps, focusing on steady, controlled movement. This will build strength gradually and keep you moving with confidence. Now, if mobility or balance is a concern for you, there's a great alternative that still gets your blood flowing and muscles activated without standing. Let's take a look at a seated exercise that's gentle but effective, perfect for anyone who needs a low-impact option. Number 5. Seated marching. One of my friends, Peter, a 69 years old, faced challenges with mobility that made standing exercises difficult and sometimes painful. But he didn't want to give up on improving his health or his circulation. That's when he discovered seated marching, a simple, gentle exercise he could do right from a chair. After a few weeks, Peter noticed his legs felt stronger, his circulation improved, and even his overall energy seemed to get a boost. Seated marching might sound basic, but it's surprisingly effective. When you lift your knees one at a time while seated, you're stimulating blood flow through your legs and pelvis, activating muscles that support better circulation and pelvic health, all without putting strain on your joints or risking a fall. This kind of movement helps keep blood moving steadily where it needs to go, which is essential for maintaining erectile function as well as overall vitality. Many people believe that to see real benefits, you have to stand, run, or engage in high-impact activities. That's simply not true. Seated exercises can be incredibly powerful, especially when mobility or balance is limited. They're accessible, safe, and can be just as effective for improving circulation and muscle activation. To get started, sit upright in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Begin lifting one knee toward your chest, then lower it back down, and repeat with the other leg, like marching in place. Do this steadily for about 3 minutes, and as you get more comfortable, gradually increase the time. The goal is consistent, gentle movement that keeps your blood flowing without strain. Now, to wrap up these exercises, there's one more technique I want to share, something simple but incredibly powerful. It's a breathing exercise that works hand in hand with everything else we've covered to boost circulation, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. Let's explore that next. Number 6. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. Alan, 71, came to me feeling overwhelmed by stress and noticing that his circulation, and even his performance, wasn't what it used to be. He started practicing deep diaphragmatic breathing, and within a short time, he felt calmer, more focused, and surprisingly, noticed better blood flow and energy throughout his body. Here's why this matters. Stress doesn't just affect your mind, it has a direct impact on your blood vessels. When you're stressed, your blood vessels constrict, limiting blood flow exactly where you want it to be strong and steady. Deep diaphragmatic breathing helps counter this by activating your parasympathetic nervous system, the part that tells your body to relax. This relaxation causes blood vessels to open wider, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to circulate freely, which supports healthier erectile function and overall vitality. Many people think breathing exercises are just for calming down or meditation, but they're much more than that. They play an essential role in maintaining vascular health, improving oxygen delivery, and helping your whole body function better, especially after 60 when stress and circulation issues tend to increase. Here's a simple way to get started. Find a quiet, comfortable spot to sit or lie down. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs and letting your belly rise as you breathe in. Hold that breath gently for a moment, then exhale slowly and fully through your mouth. Try to make your exhales longer than your inhales. Do this for about 5 minutes, twice a day, ideally once in the morning and once before bed. This simple practice, combined with the exercises we've covered, can make a real difference in how you feel, how your body performs, and how confident you are every day. With these 6 exercises, you're not just improving blood flow, you're taking back control of your health and vitality in a way that fits your life and your pace. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on why this journey is so important. I know firsthand how these changes can weigh on you. It's frustrating when your body doesn't respond the way it used to, and honestly, it can be embarrassing to even talk about. You might feel isolated or worried about what this means for your future. But here's the truth. Recognizing these changes is the most powerful first step you can take toward reclaiming your health and confidence. Ignoring them only lets the problem grow stronger. Acknowledging them puts you back in the driver's seat. Instead of letting fear or denial control how you feel, try to see this knowledge as a tool that empowers you to take proactive steps. Every exercise, every effort you make isn't just about improving blood flow or function. It's about renewing your confidence and proving to yourself that age doesn't have to define your vitality or happiness. You're investing in yourself, in your quality of life, and in the relationships that matter most. I encourage you to start small. You don't have to do all 6 exercises at once. Choose just one that feels doable today. Maybe it's the pelvic floor exercises or a gentle stretch. Small steps add up. Over time, these simple actions can bring significant improvements, not only physically but emotionally too. You'll feel stronger, more hopeful, and more in control. And remember, it's never too late. No matter where you are now, the choice to improve your circulation, your erectile function, and your overall health is always within reach. Your vitality can come back, stronger and more vibrant than you might have thought possible. You have the power to take control, and you're not alone on this journey. So, to quickly recap the 6 exercises we've covered today, start with pelvic floor training to strengthen those key muscles, then add in walking combined with leg raises to boost overall circulation. Don't forget the hip flexor stretches. They help release tension that can block blood flow. Build strength with squats or modified chair squats to engage large muscle groups. If standing isn't easy, seated marching is a gentle yet effective way to keep your blood moving. And finally, deep diaphragmatic breathing to relax your body and improve oxygen delivery. Now, I want to hear from you. Which exercise are you thinking of trying first? Or maybe you already have a routine that's working well for you. Share your experience in the comments below. Your stories inspire others and create a community where we all learn and grow stronger together. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to 70 and Strong, your go-to place for practical advice and encouragement to stay healthy, active, and confident no matter your age. Don't forget to hit the like button to support the channel and help others find these tips. Thank you so much for watching. Stay strong, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.